Well, hey there, welcome to Worth It Wednesday. Every Wednesday we send a principle worth learning, a question worth answering, and a recommendation worth taking. Today's principle is that the quality of the question determines the quality of the result. And I think for a while I've kind of conceptually understood the idea that, like, man, if we want quality results and answers, we need to be asking quality questions. But the way that I looked at that idea was really through the lens of the questions that we're asking other people. And I think that does matter, right? The quality certainly of our conversations, but also our results, because we learn so much from other people, really is often determined by the quality of the questions that we ask other people. And that if we want to be impact-driven leaders, we need to be showing up as people that are incredibly, outrageously curious and inquisitive and really growth and learning oriented by nature. But here's the thing that I have missed for a very long time, is that yes, this principle applies to the questions I ask other people, but it applies just as much, if not even more, to the questions that I'm asking myself. Because the quality of the results that I experience often is a reflection of the questions that I'm posing to myself, or the questions that I'm not even acknowledging or asking myself. Right? Sometimes there's things in my life like, oh, you can't build your business that way, or oh, you can't scale relationship, or oh, you can't run a marathon at that pace, that I say it as a statement when in reality it should be formulated and phrased as a question. Because the minute we go from, oh, you can't build a business that way, to where it grows but your stress level decreases, if I say that, I'm absolutely right. But the minute we say, how could we grow a business in such a way that it grows while our stress level decreases, everything starts to change. The minute we say, how could I make 2023 the best year that I've ever had as a leader? The minute we don't say like, oh, I'm just not a patient person, and we say, how could I go about becoming a more patient person? Or we just say, I'm not very active, to how could I be more active? Stop framing things as statements and start framing things as questions. And don't be surprised when, because you have the guts and the courage to creatively frame life as a question, don't be surprised when the answers start to appear. But if you're just going to make a bunch of statements about the year that's ahead, about your business, about your life, about your leadership, about your predispositions, about your personality, well, then don't be surprised whenever that is your lid, that is your limitation, that's where you stop, and oftentimes you will cease to grow. The minute you frame it or change it from a statement to a question, you open up a world of possibility, and possibility is the breeding ground for growth. The quality of your questions determines the quality of your results. Y'all have a killer Wednesday.